All right. So let's dive right into this. So, breaking free from tension with chakra alignment. All right. Why is this important right now? This is important right now to know this because you experience, your body experiences, your nervous system experiences a great deal over a year span. And let's not even talk about a span of a lifetime. All right. So, and we're talking about physical lifetime here. All right. Now, whether you go from experiencing a small inconvenience to, okay, so a small inconvenience would be um, having, to go somewhere and traffic is backed up and you're going to be late for perhaps an appointment. All right. So we could experience that small inconvenience to a major occurrence that could include death of a loved one. Okay. So that could include a major occurrence that um, seems to turn your life completely upside down. All right. Regardless of the experience, it produces a level of tension in your body that specifically can affect the alignment and function of your chakras. Okay. So, again, we're going to ask the question, why is it important for us to be aware of this? Because you are an energetic being. Okay. You carry energetic centers, AKA the chakras. You carry power centers in your body that can take in energy and give out energy through expression. All right. And again, these power centers, these energetic centers, we know them as our chakras. So I want you to imagine this, okay? I want you to imagine a magic wand, okay? That magic wand represents you, all right? Get it in your mind's eye. Imagine you have this magic wand that is all gold, all gold. And along this wand, there are energies that beam. What is going to represent those energetic centers on this magic wand are precious jewels, okay, along this wand that cover this wand. And from those precious jewels are beams, powerful beams that are just vibrating from this magic wand. That wand, again, is your body. Those beams coming from those precious stones represent your chakras, your power centers, your energetic centers. Okay. So get this. Every time I came up with this, when I was going through this content, when this came to me to do this for this time, I kept thinking of Star Wars. All right. You remember the sword. Okay. When you heard that sound, you knew what was going to happen or what could possibly happen. It wasn't really a potent sound, it was more the frequency. You heard a certain vibration, you heard a sound. When this wand was activated, you knew something was going to happen. It was a frequency, it was a sound. All right. That is the power that we carry in our bodies every single day. Hold on to that. Okay. So let's keep going. So, from what I've read, just doing my own research, okay? And from my own account, there are 7 recognized chakras. And notice I said recognized chakras. But from my experience, I'm going to tell you that every single part of your body, right down to the spaces that are in between your cells, are all energetic centers. So, what am I saying? It is my belief, it is my feeling that there are infinite energetic power centers that we carry. There is more than just 7, all right? So to say that there are only 7 energetic centers, it is placing a finite number on the centers that we carry. And that, to me, goes against our natural state as infinite beings, as abundant beings. So hold on to that thought. Now, for this class, for this session, for the next 7 days, our focus is going to be on those common 7 chakra centers. All right. Yet, what I'm going to tell you is that you are going to experience something without your body that is going to let you know that you carry infinite energetic centers. In fact, you are an entire energy center. Okay. So now let's answer this question, or one of the questions that we're going to answer is, why is it important to know this now in this moment? So, as we have seen over time, particularly in the Western world, okay, this time that we call the winter solstice is incorrectly coupled with messages that will tell you or encourage you or inspire you to give all of your energy away to something or to someone. If society was to truly understand the purpose of winter solstice, you would see the external environment be very quiet. It would be so much more quiet. The messages would be soft and light, but we see the complete opposite. We see the complete opposite. You see people who are so used to this time, they're so programmed to be rushed, to have a whole list of things to do, going from this place to that place to this place to that place and back again, where it almost becomes something that is just automatic, where people don't even say, do I even want to engage in all of that hustle and bustle this time? People don't even stop to ask themselves that, because now not only have they expected it of themselves, they expect it from other people. And they think that other people are expecting it from them, which probably they may be, especially if we break this down to family. Family expects, some families expect, well, of course, we're going to go here, 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 and there, and have this dinner and that dinner and all over the place. The point of me using that example is to drive home and emphasize that that is not the purpose of winter solstice, which started today. Okay. So those are examples of what we see in society right now. So now you may be asking, okay, what is the purpose then of solstice, of winter solstice? Very simple, but not simple. It's self reflection and going internal. Why is self reflection and going internal vital? Because it involves you releasing tension in your body. How can you release tension if you're constantly giving away and not paying attention to how your internal even feels? Some of you don't even know that you're carrying tension because your attention and your focus is on the outside of you. So, I just got ahead of myself, so let's answer this question. So let me go back and say this again and ask this question again. What is the purpose of winter solstice? It's for self-reflection and going internal to release. So now the question is, what does this have to do with releasing tension, which is what we covered at the beginning of this video? When you enter into a new season, release is necessary. How do you know what you need to release if you are taken so far away from yourself? You're taking so far away from yourself where your energy is completely stolen to focus on things and people that are not instrumental to your elevation in spiritual mastery. So, release is necessary. Why? Let's go back to what we talked about at the beginning of this session. Release is necessary for processing your experiences. For processing, release is necessary for processing your experiences. Release is necessary for honoring your emotions that are tied to those experiences. Because guess what? Regardless of the level of the tension or inconveniences or difficulty or challenges that you face that or faced within the last year, that tension had to go somewhere. And it goes into your nervous system, it gets into your body. Also, release is necessary to expand your capacity to receive in this new season. This release is necessary for receiving. Well, you may be asking, receiving what? Receiving new visions, receiving more guidance, receiving more favor from the universe, receiving an upgrade, an up level, receiving a new lens through which to see yourself and how you want to experience every part of your life going forward. Releasing is necessary for you to receive more gifts, more awareness of the spiritual gifts and the spiritual technology that you carry. More energy to receive, or excuse me, more uh, space to receive power, to have access to more power, power to function in this life. Now, don't get crazy. This is coming to me. Don't get crazy when you hear the word power. People are afraid of power, and sometimes it's rightfully so because of what we see, what we have seen people in power, how we have seen people abuse power. But no, power is necessary for you to come in and fulfill all the assignments that are attached to you and attached to your soul and attached to people in your life, people that you love. Having power is good. All right. It just depends on what you do with it, which you decide that. All right. So let's keep going. So, one of the most powerful and effective ways to release tension and receive is through alignment of your chakras, your energy centers, your power centers. Alignment, chakra alignment, does not allow room for tension. Chakra alignment minimizes space for holding tension in your body. Chakra alignment brings harmony. Tension in your body is the antithesis of harmony. So it's important to understand that. So now, what we're going to go through, it can be done at any time that you're going to be embarking on something new. Okay. So let me give you an example. If you're embarking on a new relationship, whether it's platonic, romantic, a business venture, a business relationship, it could be you embarking on a new week. It could be you embarking on a new place, a new residence in a new city, new state, new country. Anything new that you are embarking on, these next 7 days, you can apply to that. But we're talking about it. I'm bringing this up during the time of winter solstice because I was guided to do that. Okay. So here's what you need to understand for the next 7 days. This is going to be day one. We are going to get into the first chakra on during this session. All right. But before we get into that, here's what you need to understand. Each chakra that we go through is going to have its own section. All right. So the reason I'm doing it that way is so that after you come out of these sessions, you can go into a meditation, whatever that looks like for you, and you can just focus on that one energy center, just one at a time. I'm going to give you tips on how to activate and optimize that specific energy center. I'm going to tell you what food that you can eat. Okay. We're even going to get into color magic, okay, that is associated with each of those energetic centers. I'm going to give you a command, an incantation for that particular chakra, that particular power center that you carry in your body. It is important, again, I'm going to stress this, and then we're going to go into the first chakra. It is important to understand after you have experienced whatever it is, it could be from day to day. It is important to, and I hate to use this word because it is so cliche, but to reflect so that you can do a scan of what you're carrying in your nervous system, what needs to go and what needs to stay. Because as long as you're holding on to something, you cannot receive what is soul aligned for you. Period. Okay. So it is important to know that it is important to look at. Now, I know some of you watching this could have gone through and survived perhaps a very tough year or a tough moment or a tough week, whatever the date is when you're watching this. And you need to, before you jump into something else, go internally. Assess where you feel tension in your body for whatever it is that you have experienced. Do a body scan. because somewhere in your body, yes, you're holding on to that tension and it needs to go. And having you focusing on alignment and harmony with your chakras is going to assist you in doing that. Okay. So now this is officially day one. So we're going to start with the root chakra. Now I'm going to tell you there, I am starting off with that one intentionally. As you go through this on your own, you don't have to necessarily go in this order. But for this moment, for this winter solstice, I would highly recommend that you start, that you go in this order. Okay. So, what is the root chakra? Now, for some of you, this may be simple information for you. If this resonates with you, to review this, fine. If it doesn't, if it seems too basic for you, then that is fine as well. Find a channel that is not, or find information that is not too basic for you. All right. But this is very important. So we're going to go through it, beginning with the root chakra. Where's the root? Where's the root chakra? It is at the base of your spine. Okay. It's at the base of your spine. This is the center. Now, this is how I like to call this particular power center. This is the power center that sends out the beam to all the other centers that says, okay, be on alert because an elevation and a transformation and another awakening is about to take place. Prepare the others. That's how I like to look at this center. Okay. An awakening is happening. So there begins a stir. Okay. There is a stir that takes place at the base of the spine. Okay. So an elevation is commencing. We're feeling a shift in our body. Now, the question that we have to ask, which is a question that we're going to ask for all of our chakras, why is the root chakra related to releasing tension to receive? Because the base of the spine, the root power center, is related to how safe and protected you feel in your life. So, the question that you can ask right now is, do you feel safe right now? Do you feel safe in your body? Do you feel safe in your life? Do you feel protected in your life? Do you feel stable? Do you feel like you are all over the place? If not, why? If not, why? Here's why this is important. Another reason why this is important, because again, our life experiences can produce tension that places us in a state of always bracing ourselves for something to go wrong. That is a feeling, that is tension in your body that is causing you to feel unsafe. So we hear, let me give you an example. I love using examples of money because we can always relate to that. So let me give you a programmed example, a programmed cliche phrase that we hear all the time. Phrases like, oh, you got to save your money for a rainy day. If you live with this view, and maybe perhaps this year, maybe the amount of money that you had coming in was less than what you planned for. So this could cause tension in your body that would make you feel like every dime that you get, you have to hoard and hold on to so tight where you can't allow for more money to come in. All right. So Or let's say, again, you experienced money being a challenge for you for whatever reason. Do you necessarily have to go through the reasons? No. But let's say you experienced money being difficult this year. Well, holding that tension will actually keep you afraid of more money because why? Because you'll be so worried about losing it, that you'll actually repel more money to come into your life because both of your fists will be so closed on the money that you currently have. So, when you release that tension, when you start to feel safe in your body, safe about your money, that's just one example that we're using. Now you have opened yourself up to receiving more. You see how this works? So I will tell you that this year, and this, I'm talking about this year, I'm not even talking about in January. I'm talking about May, June. I had plans to move out of the country, go somewhere else. All right. That was my plan. And I thought everything was lining up. Well, that didn't happen. So I ended up back in my hometown, which I did not plan for. And other things happened, and it appeared that nothing was going right, that it appeared that my life was being flipped upside down. Now, if I just move into this new season and not take the time to go internally, to really look and see if I am holding tension for all of the things that did not go the way that I planned, I won't be able to receive the up level that is waiting for me to receive in this new season. So I have to ask myself, are my plans safe anymore? Should I even make plans? Can I trust my intuition anymore? Those are real questions that I've had to ask myself. This is all part of clearing out that root chakra so that you can feel safe in your body again, so that you can trust your intuition again, so that you can feel grounded again with yourself. So, and this leads us into the next thing. So, what is the main aspect of the root chakra? I just said it. It is for grounding, to be steady enough to breathe first, to breathe first, because your nervous system knows, your soul knows that something is shifting for your good. Regardless of the external, something on the inside is shifting for your good. You are up leveling. So you breathe first. This alleviates your or I won't even say nature, but this will alleviate any need to be reactive, to just do. Breathe first. Because when you breathe first, that gets you grounded, it gets you steady, so that when you take action, it is action that is in flow. It is not forced. It is not with panic. It is with full confidence in the fact that you went internally first, and not even full confidence that you can see the 10 steps ahead of you, but full confidence knowing that you are safe in your body because you are being guided. All right. So, here are some alignment tips for the root chakra. Here are activation tips for your root chakra, for that power center that lies at the base of your spine. So, what can you do? So, remember earlier I talked about color magic? This is where we begin. So, the color that is associated with the base of the spine is orange. Orange, period. Don't make it difficult. It's orange. All right. Now, depending on how you came here to express your spiritual technology, let's say for the symbolism, all right, let's say that you get an orange candle or you get some type of orange stone or orange crystal or a crystal that has some orange in it. I wish I did have some crystals that I was going to talk about. And maybe I'll do that in the last session for each chakra, but I won't do that now. So we'll wait on that. But you could get an orange candle that you can light that represents your harmony with the base of your spine, the harmony in feeling grounded, the harmony that comes with feeling safe and protected in your body and in your external environment. Not that there is power in an orange candle. Again, that is symbolic. It is a tool. The power is in you, but you can use a candle as a representation. Okay. Next thing, food. Food. Carrots, tomatoes, cantaloupe. I'm sure that there are others. These are the ones that I know about right now. Carrots, tomatoes, cantaloupe. To activate, to clear out, to open, to activate again your root chakra. Okay. Now, we talked about a command. So here's what I'm going to leave you with for this day one of breaking free from tension. Class one, breaking free from tension using the alignment of your chakras. The command for your root chakra is this: I am completely and always guided in all my ways. My body, mind, soul, and spirit is infinitely protected on this plane and beyond. Okay, so I want you to meditate on this, whatever that meditation looks like for you. If it means that you go outside, if you live in a warm climate, go outside, put your feet in the grass. And I'm just going to stretch this and say, even if you live in a cold climate, go outside, feel the cold for a few minutes, okay? For however long your body can stand. Don't go out there and get hypothermia, okay? Be smart. You have a brain of, you are of infinite intelligence. You are infinite intelligence, okay? So that, again, that is a part of grounding. Do that for yourself, okay? And so we're going to come back and talk about the next chakra, and we'll save that for the next class, for the next session, all right? This is day one, winter solstice, how to break free, okay? How to break free from tension using the alignment of your chakras.